Anybody there? We're working on getting this wax off this thing before I get started. Oh, I forgot to mute this over here. What's going on, Adam? Don't wait on your wife to drink that beer. I'm just kidding, man. You'll be fine. Just the fresher the better on those hops, but you won't lose anything in a few days. Keep it cold, put it in the fridge, you'll be fine. Well, we got 5 people in here. Identify yourselves. Let's do this. Let's hang out. 6 people. Well, 5 really, because one of them is my wife's screen over here. We're going to drink this Sour Me Tangelo first, while this warms up a little bit more. What up, Jay Porter? What up, Brad? Hey, Brad, you going to Trim Tab tomorrow afternoon? Can everybody hear me? We good on volume and all that stuff? Hey, what up, Alan? Yeah, so let me tell you, we'll wait till a few more people get here, and then well, let me know if you go, dude. I'll throw some hops in the cooler, or if anybody's going to be there tomorrow afternoon, I'll throw some hops. You got the regular Dragon's Milk, man, or you get the banana split one? I think a lot of people are drinking that banana split right now, but I haven't seen it local. What up, Red Beard? I didn't see you pop up, man. Is the beard back? Because the last time I saw you it was like red no beard. I don't remember if you're on it back or not. You game a lot during the day too, and I'm at work, so it's tough. Yeah, they're regular. A lot of good flavors. Oh, I hear you, Redbeard. So a lot of good flavors in that Dragon's Milk, man, but it's a little thin for most people. That'll be the gripe you'll hear from most people, is that the body of that beer is a little thin. All right, so what we have is the Eclipse 2018 series came in. This is like a golden glitter top, cinnamon nut bun. These are super expensive bottles. I'll tell you why I'm drinking this when we get there. And then Sour Me Tangelo from Dewclaw, which you guys know I like Dewclaw stuff. Pucker Up on the bottom, can 12/5/18. That's probably the freshest stuff we've gotten down here. Let me get over and get the pop-out chat going over here so I can see everybody. Hang on, let me make this happen. This is a work in progress for me, guys. I'm getting to the point to where I really want to do like add the Google Hangout, and where I can like shoot requests to certain people. We have multiple people on the screen, kind of rotate through a conversation. Maybe get more people drinking the same things, and then we all talking about it, like actually talking. Brad, are you not cellar patron? Tomorrow's the bourbon barrel aged. What's it called? God, I blanked, man. Donut Hero, Breakfast Hero. I think we can pick up those bottles tomorrow. Okay. Well, if you show up tomorrow afternoon, you can have my other bottle. That motivation. Hey, anyway, let's get this in here. We're gonna go into the I Drank Beer Show Guy Glass. They've actually got a live stream going on right now, but if you're not into a lot of gaming stuff, they do drink a lot, actually. Clear beer, y'all. There it is. You can see straight through it. They can see me through it. Can you? I don't know. Oh, it smells tart, sour, tangerine-like. I cannot wait to get into this thing. Big, fluffy white head on this thing, guys. There could be a girl in here, too. Guys and gals, I don't know. Dissipating pretty quick, though. Let's get a taste. That's good. Oh, I think it's, oh, the finish is really orange, like big time bright, juicy citrus notes. Not like citrus oil like an IPA though. Like just fleshy orange tasting, which is weird because this beer is clear, not hazy at all. Mouthfeel medium probably, a little on the light side maybe, but not watery by any means. It's tasty. I'm in the living room, so the kids are gonna be running by. Brad, what are you drinking? Jay Porter, what are you drinking? Redbeard, what are you drinking? Oh, ABV, man. Non-detectable for my palate. 5.5, so low key. I was definitely keeping the first one low, because this is 11%. And I'm solo dumb in that bottle. Maybe. Ooh, Hardywood. Jim Beam Barrel Aged Imperial Stout. Rogue River. I've never heard of Rogue River, dude. Obviously, it sounds good. That Hardywood, that GBS is a gingerbread stout, right? Markham, Ontario. It's funny, man. A coworker of mine today was talking to me about they're going to Canada with their kids, and their kids are like 19, 20 and 19, so in the States they can't drink. So they were all excited. They wanted to go to a brewery. So I'm gonna be hitting you up and find out what's good in the Canada. Yeah, she said 19, so they were really stoked. The girls were anyway. Yeah, so this Sour Me series from Duclaw, so you can have different laws in different areas. So like in the United States, it's a blanket 21, I think. Unless you're maybe an Indian reservation, they may have different laws, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. Athena Paradiso Passion Fruit Guava. I don't think I've had that one, man. No, I haven't. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Is it good? Drinking good, man? So I'm weird on ginger in beers, porter. Okay, yeah, I figured it was good. I love Athena, like even just the regular one. You're the man, Brad. Seriously. You have a good Creature Comforts hookup though, don't you? Like a solid line, I think you told me maybe. Anyway, so ginger and beer. I love ginger. I love ginger snaps. Your dad. Okay, there you go. My dad would not buy me beer. I'm 37. He's never bought me a beer. Anyway, ginger and beer comes off weird to me. I don't know why. I always feel like it's either too strong or not strong enough. Like, I don't know. I'm just weird about it. I've heard that Hardywood's good, though. What up, Mo Man? How's it going? Well, I've seen all these new people come in. I love doing these live things, but I really want to figure out the Google Hangout thing to pass people around. I know Redbeard does it. I've seen him in Drunken Ones cast before, multiple times. I've seen Joe and Ryerson do it before. Darwin's been in on a couple of them. Rod J, The Beer Patrol, Nerd Sense, No Hype. All those guys do it. I just need to reach out and find one. They can actually tell me what I need to download to make that happen. So anyway, ginger, more cinnamon, no vanilla. So I don't know, man. Ginger just seems to be overpowering to me. Like I said, or it's not there at all. You can do a hangout right from a YouTube page. You know, I read that, but then I couldn't find where you could do it from. So I'll look into it a little more tomorrow. I'm off after tomorrow. I have like 9 days off, so I can look into it then and check it out. So let's transition into something. We got 11 people in here that are interacting. So I titled this thing, "What Up, Landrum?" Double barrel GBS. Landrum drink good, y'all, on the low key. He'll low key just post some serious beer. I hear you though. Be quiet. They don't hey bro you. Oh, we lost some people. All right, hey, well look, let's talk about something real quick. I titled this thing, I had like Haze boy culture in the title. What up, Drew? Welcome back, man. 2 nights in a row. So anyway, the Haze boy culture on YouTube and Instagram. Are you guys bored with it? Like, I'm bored with it, I think is the thing. Like, I would much rather sit down, drink a sour, drink a stout, get into a porter, try a pills, let my channel kind of just vary back and forth and back and forth. I feel like across the YouTube community, especially the beer tube community, we all just drink roughly the same beers by a different name. Everybody's doing a haze, right? And so some are obviously better than others, but I mean, we're popping the top, and the biggest difference, right, is the nose, the mouthfeel of these things. Is somebody laying it down like Trillium and Treehouse, Monkish, Narrow Gauge. Who else? I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. Other half, like everybody has some haze. Yeah, mix it up, and that's where I'm going. I just feel like, so right now we're in this great season of the beer tuber community where you literally can pop over to. You could go to Joe, Darwin, Matt from Massive Beer Reviews. You could go to Nerd Sense, No Hype, Brad Allison at 31st. You could go to anybody, the Beer Patrol, and everybody's doing something different because everybody's a little bit bored, and it's a good time to get into stout season. Joe calling it Stoutmas. But then when January rolls around, it's going to roll back to everybody just drinking haze. Hey, there you are, man. Yeah. So exactly, and I actually thought about it during your review today because it's been really cool to see you do the slushies, because obviously those are totally different. The slushies that I've had from that, by the way, are good. I was going to comment and get long-winded on that today, but the slushies I've had from 450 have been good, but they are not answer level yet. And I don't know how to describe the answer ones though. The popsicle series was just off the chain, and the Cromer lemonade. Oh, and I think a lot of people think that. The new ones though are like 8 and 9%. Brad Smith actually in the chat has one. Well, I mean, dude, so there's a dude who frequents all of our channels. I mean, we can get it for you for cost. Just give it a little bit of time after the first of the year. We can make it happen. I won't drop his name in here, but he knows who he is. He's really good to a lot of us that drink it. We've thanked him in our videos. So he's been quiet though. I think his son is in swim season, so things are chaotic for him. Yeah, the beer community can be really great. It can also be nasty, but neither here nor there. So anyway, I guess to say that is don't expect. Yeah, I would too from the breweries for sure. I guess the thing is, from my channel, don't expect me to go screaming back into chasing down hazy stuff. If you follow my Instagram, I got like a killer amount of Treehouse stuff that I'd never had before, and I could have just reviewed haze after haze after haze, like literally 11. It'd have been 11 or 12 reviews, and instead I'm just drinking them and enjoying them. What up, Chesser? Hey, you're in Colorado, dude. It's okay. You're probably lagging a little bit up here, too. That edible kick in about 15 minutes ago. Right, yeah, well, you have to, doing these reviews, you have to take a break. You have to stop at some point. I hate to cut off content because you'll notice your view count will go down. You won't make it into algorithms and things like that. But at the same time, you've just got to enjoy what you're doing. Drink what you like and let it go from there. What I really should do is do what No Hype did and just do a solid 2 weeks of Bourbon County variants because the community eats that up. I only chug Bourbon County though on the channel. Do certain reviews get a lot more views than others? Yes. Oddly enough, this sounds so crazy, but for the longest time, Joe is sexy, no doubt. Somebody was making fun of him in another chat for talking too much. You were definitely not the most long-winded, that's for sure. I mean, none of us are Darwin. None. And then again, none of us are Greg, doing 15, 20-minute reviews. Nerd Sense, maybe. They can crank out some 12-minuters. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, so reviews, yes. So for the longest time, I had a review. It was a stone beer. Like, gosh, it wasn't an Enjoy By, but it was a new stone beer, man. And like people like consumed it unbelievably quick. Like 300 and something views in like 5 or 6 days. And at that time, I didn't even have 300 subs. So that beer must have been new, and it's mass produced. So everybody is close to trying it. And then you land Monkish, man. Monkish gets the clicks. My second or third most watched video is the other half Monkish Trillium collab that I landed. Like twice baked potato or triple baked potato or one of those. And then Bourbon County, no. You want to get real views, you just eat hot stuff and chug beers. If I chug a beer, I get over 100 clicks. Holy Drew. Monkish is fire. And I just get tired. I got tired of paying for it. I had a guy who was giving it to me for, I mean, it was decent, but it was pretty steep still. Yeah, ask Gunnels about his video game. Gunnels played a Google Doodle and landed over 1 million views. Most insane thing I've ever seen. He doesn't even talk. You got me. See? There you go. Chug some beers. Do something a little crazy, a little out there. The Pocky One Chip video has like 1.6, almost 1,700 views. Those people don't hit subscribe, but it's something that gets in an algorithm and people like it. This, I recommend it. Dude, why did no one tell me about that? Like doing live streams keeps, I mean, you crazy algorithms you fall into. I did that one live stream. This is the second or third week. I think it's the second week, third stream. From the, yeah, dude, for the price, very refreshing. Very, very, very good. Oh, dude, no doubt. If it was about the subs and views, I'd have been done a long time ago. Probably when YouTube decided to chop us off at the knees. And I mean, take those half a pennies they were giving us or whatever prior to all that mess. It is absolutely not about that. It's really hoping that people just watch a video and want to get more into craft beer, for me. This community has been good for like, the craft beer community has been good for like 16 years. I got buddies that I used to roll with in Atlanta before our beer laws changed. We're still super tight. Craft beer brought us together. We became best friends. Let's do it. Okay, so here's the deal with these bottles. They're like 26 bucks. Here we go, Gunnels. That's what we're doing right here. Right here. So anyway, I work with a lady who's a good friend of mine now. And for the last 3 years, we go to Hop City and I put together a mixed 6-pack for her husband. Every year we do this. For his birthday, we do it too. And she usually just buys me a beer. Well, while we're there today, Angela came up and said, hey, we got the new Eclipse in. I was like, you know, I've got one from a couple years ago. She's like, we got new stuff. You need to try it. When we got ready to leave, my coworker bought me this for Christmas and for picking out her husband's beer. So I didn't spend any money on it. No, this is the cinnamon nut bun, aged in oak barrels. No, I don't think any bourbon was involved in this one. Yeah, she's a really cool coworker, dude. She's a PhD. She's a psychologist. So this is the cinnamon nut bun. Like I said, we'll see. I've never drank any of these. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, it's going to be thin. I can see through it when I pour it. Not pouring out like your 1050s. We'll see how the tastes are, though. All right, let's get a nose on this one. It's okay, man. Yeah, from the nose of this, that's going to be my initial impression. So a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of sweetness. That's about it. A little bit of roast. It does not have a big, impressive nose at all. So, and $26, let's get a taste. I mean, we're pitch black in the glass though, but you can just tell from the head too, the body's not going to be there. Well, nah, it's fine. It's not good. It's not great. There's a little bit of that cinnamon bun sweetness on the back end. The front's a little sticky. Mouthfeel just medium. Nothing. Finish is kind of thin on the back end. I did get this at, we did pick it up at Hop City, like I said. 11%, not real boozy. Yep. Yeah. No. There are, first off, 1050 is still on the shelf, the regular one. Brewed with honey, aged in, it says oak. It doesn't say, I guess oak, and maybe it's just stout brewed with honey. I don't know, man. There's an alcohol-y thing on the back end of this, but I don't know that it's a good, it's not a, if it's whiskey, it's not a great barrel character. This one's not anyway. The cinnamon nut bun one, is that somebody, oh, you know what? I could pull it up too. Let's pull up the actual. Oh, you know what? The eye came up when I put that in there. Crazy. Let's see if they tell you on their website. Cause somebody's got this in my beer collectibles for $57.50. That's insane. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna. Untapped descriptions are untapped descriptions. What up, going 210 Brewing? I popped in on y'all's live stream last week, I think, for a little while. Kind of got lost in the shuffle. Had a ton of stuff going on. Had a guest that kind of popped in. I think you guys had to drink some of his home brews. Was that last week? Yeah, you know what, dude? There may be this oaky whiskey thing coming off this thing. It is not specified on the. Hang on, maybe it is. Let's try this. Hang on. I forgot that I have the wax codes. Okay. Cinnamon nut bun bronze. It doesn't say anything about what barrel or any of that stuff. They all say barrel aged imperial stout. It just says oak, so it could have been generic, maybe generic whiskey of some kind. The Sour Me Tangelo was very refreshing, dude. Not overly sour. A lot of great, bright orange, juicy tangerine notes on the back end. Yeah, I saw the brew day pop up when I was at work. I just can't stream that stuff at work. Yeah, Gunnels, I'm going to definitely say so tonight we drank the Sour Me Tangelo, and we're drinking this 50/50 Eclipse. That's cinnamon nut bun that's supposed to be aged in some barrels, and it cost $26, but I didn't pay for it. Somebody else did, and it's not worth $26. That's the short end, the short version. The more I drink it, the more I think that the body is on the thin side of medium. There's definitely some sort of whiskey to this thing, or it's just I don't think it's just the alcohol astringency to it. I think it is a bourbon character of some kind. But needless to say, it's thin. It's not going to be chewy. I don't know. How about this? Don't spend $26 on it. I just can't, in my right mind, tell you to spend that kind of money on it. Take your $26 and buy another bottle of Cumulus and some singles of something else. Or from what I hear, buy you a Westbrook 9th anniversary. I hear that is drinking fire. We may pop one of those soon. Yeah, no good. I mean, not for $26. No way. Which is disappointing because now I have one I've been aging forever. I should have just drank it forever ago and done away with it. Oh, am I missing something down here? No, I'm good. Uh-oh. We're talking about coffee barley wine. We're talking about BCBS on here, aren't we? Talking about some Bourbon County. Yes, the pecan cookie stout. So I don't know what. Yeah, okay, yeah. There's definitely some sort of whiskey coming off this. It's non-distinct, not very good. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about it. Yes, Language of Thunder variants are at Hop City as of today. I saw Cumulus, Hazelnut, and regular. So anyway, Pecan Cookie Stout, Westbrook. I have 2 bottles. I know people who have drank 2 bottles and then were at the bar at our Hop City today drinking draft of it. Said it is very well done. This one, Dogfish Head, man, they're my jam. I still love their beers. Gunnels, you picked up a Woodford Reserve Eclipse 50/50? Yeah, Adam, it's worth hitting up Hop City before Christmas anyway. Joe, let me know what your cost is up there. Westbrook gets kind of crapped on around here. I enjoyed 75 Minute a lot, by the way. We've got bottles of that floating around down here right now too. So Rudney, let me tell you the problem with Dogfish Head for me is I do my best to drink. Yeah, I will. 70K just sitting around on the shelf is unbelievable. Everybody misses 3 Claw. But anyway, Westbrook gets crapped on because their 4-packs are expensive. The beer is good though, most of the time. Anyway, Dogfish Head. I do the best I can for the channel to make sure that I've never had the beer that I tried. That way I'm not coming to it rehearsed. I try to make all my reviews to be really live. Like I haven't, I would say outside of variants, or vintages necessarily, vintages I guess, from year to year, certain beers, I have not had the beer that I open up on this channel for any video. I do the best I can to walk in, grab something I haven't had, or cellar something I know I haven't had. And then I don't have to worry with just giving you lip service about what I'm drinking and what I think it's going to taste like. American Beauty was so good years ago, dude. Before Dogfish Head was in Alabama, my buddy and I took a trip to Atlanta to find bombers of it. That beer may make the channel because it's been so long, maybe 4 or 5 years since I had American Beauty. Also big Grateful Dead fan here, so I enjoyed the music series. Bitches Brew when it first came out the first time before they started aging it on something, wood or something. I don't think it was aged the first time I had it. But American Beauty will probably make the channel. I don't know, let's look at when Dogfish Head came out with American Beauty. I can't remember when they started that series, when it first came out. We haven't had Dogfish Head in Alabama that long. It looks like American Beauty first came out in 2000. You know what? I could go to Untapped and see when because I aged it a little while. 2013, I think, is what it looks like. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm on Untapped because I did check that beer in. I remember for sure back then. All right, I checked that beer in for the first time. I checked it in 2015. So I probably did not get the first round of it because we had to go to Atlanta to get it. But that was still 3 years ago. So it's been a long time, and I only had 1 bomber of it because I got 2 bombers and gave 1 away. I gave it 4.5 stars. That's how, when I rated beers, I gave it 4.5 back then. So there you go. Yeah, it was really good at the time. So I'll definitely give it another shot. 2013. There you go. So it was a long time ago, and I feel like it took a while for me to get it, or I'm really bad about cellaring beers and forgetting about them. So that could have happened as well. But anyway, Dogfish Head is, you, I mean, in my mind, you have a certain number of breweries that just bang out good beers year after year, and they're consistent. Dogfish Head, Sierra Nevada, Oscar Blues, of course. I feel like I'm missing Lagunitas, even though they sold out. I'm bailing on somebody. Who am I forgetting? New Belgium, although everybody says that all their stuff starts tasting the same now. Oh, my feed locked up. Let's see. Did it lock up for you guys? No, I'm good. There we go. Stone is another one, although the Brute, ooh, that Enjoy by Brute this time. I'd pass on it. Ballast Point as well. Sculpin was an all-time favorite. Of course, they sold out as well. I don't know if you guys have, if you haven't been to Sierra Nevada and Asheville or Sierra Nevada out west, you should make that trip. Yeah, Dogfish Head is on my list of places to visit. Not it. I mean, it will happen. I turned 40 in 3 years, I think. Wait. Yes, 3 years, and we are planning a big wake and bake, baby. Terrapin Wake and Bake. How good was that beer? That was one of the best coffee beers at the time, for sure. There was no doubt. Hey, do you guys remember? Oh, dude, the Sierra Nevada. Okay, let me. I will move on. I will come to that in just a second. So, do you remember? Do you remember when Terrapin did their Monster Beer series? Wake and Bake and Big Hoppy Monster was a massively hopped red ale. And this was back when it was Terrapin and Sweetwater who were competing with each other in the South. And Sweetwater had Happy Ending, Donkey Punch. They did a barley wine, Summer Hummer. They did all these crazy beers, and that was a good time in the craft beer community. By the way, it was a lot of fun back then, and the South there was nobody but Gordon Biersch, Red Brick, Sweetwater, and Terrapin. I think that's all we had. I don't think we had anybody else. Birmingham obviously had no one in that time frame. Zero. And all we had was Vulcan Beverage. So anyway, my buddy and I always, for the last 2 years, we've already taken the time off for the third year, we go to Burning Can, which is Oscar Blues canned beer festival in Brevard. Roughly 30, 45 minutes outside of Asheville. So we went to Sierra Nevada this past summer, September, August, somewhere in there. And dude, I talked about it today at work actually because my coworker's going. The driveway is just, everything about that place is ridiculous. It's a zero waste facility. The driveway absorbs water, filters it, sends it into the brew house, or they use it for potable water. I can't remember what it said for real. There are. You still don't get Terrapin. Terrapin's owned by Miller Coors now. It'll make its way up there. Give it time. So anyway, there are solar panels everywhere. The food is ridiculous. So my buddy and I got there when within 30 minutes of them opening. We walked in, we ordered food, then we drank a bunch of beers, and we got beers to just walk around. You can do a self-guided tour. And when we got done, a couple hours later, after walking around this facility, there was a 45-minute wait to get a table to eat. And the place is massive. The food was phenomenal. They're just, I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, they have their core beers, and then there were probably 10 to 12 seasonal one-offs that they had. They had a homebrew competition that had been going on where they had homebrew stuff kegged. Just hold tight, Chesser. You can't gripe. I don't feel sorry for you at all. You're in Colorado. I don't feel sorry for you. Not at all. Your shelfies are Weld Works. And you could drive to this weekend if you don't go to Oscar Blues and drink all those Dark Days beers. Oh, Narwhal. Narwhal variants are ridiculous, dude. Narwhal itself is such a great base stout. So great. Anyway, the Jim Beam Stout is good, dude. I hear you, man. Rogue River, isn't that what you said it was called, Redbeard? This is not unreal. It's unreal that they charge $26. Dude, we've been at this forever. Tell you what, give me 4 more minutes, we'll shut it down. I don't want to keep you guys much longer. I have one more day of work. I wanted to get one more live stream up before Christmas and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I'll probably do 14 for 500 mLs. It's a big stout though. Well, I'm not going to buy another one, Gunnels. I'll trust you though. I do have an Elijah Craig though that I'll pop. It's been a couple years. I can pop that. I'll probably review a couple more beers. I do have a couple to post. A first one. What do you mean? You're done with work? Listen, buddy, I work tomorrow. I don't go back to work until January the 2nd. Merry Christmas, Redbeard. I got a couple more Treehouse Stouts I want to try to get posted. But you know what? Tomorrow's Friday, and I've got a couple backlogged. So we'll get single shot up. Monday night has been doing off till March. I don't even want to talk about that, man. Wait, so you ask, what happened? Craig Chesser, Monday night. Monday night has been doing a lot of brewery only things. That's what they've been doing. I think the only thing we got, yeah, dude, I'm down for that. We're talking about narwhals for 16 to 18, I think. So that would be good. So Monday night is, but Situational Ethics was only at the brewery, right? We saw no distro. International will do their best to get it to us, but we didn't get anything. Oh, it's 1618 Eclipse. Okay, I mean, yeah, you want to try them? That's fine, whatever. Not impressed with this at all. Mules, right, I know. I need Monday night to hook me up, man. Send me a box. They won't, though, because I didn't review Bourbon Barrel Drafty Kilt. Here's the thing. Not my favorite beer. The Bourbon Barrel Drafty Kilt. It's the style more than anything. I think the style is fine, but it's just not my favorite. So if I mean, Joe, let me tell you something. I wouldn't spend $13 on this beer. Adam Sanford, am I getting the Parish Answer collab? You're talking about the stout. It's not looking good, man. I had one guy. He ghosted me. So I actually deleted the direct message today because he wasn't responding. They'll claim it's getting more expensive to brew. This, to me, in that bottle, $9 plus tax, maybe. It's just there are better options on the shelf that I know about that are cheaper. All right, I'd rather buy a 6-pack of 1050 that's not barrel aged. Just personally. I need to pick up some bottles and send some Cumulus out. See what you guys think of that. Chocovesa, solid every year. I do think this year is a little bit thinner, just a tad. I didn't review it. I do have some cans I put up though. Yeah, I mean, we need to make a separate Google Hangout. I did figure out how to do that. Joe, you know how to do it. You set up one, add me, pick a couple other people, and let's talk about price points. I'll join in with you and Rod J. I love Rod J. See if he wants to talk about it. He gets that Rod J deal all the time though, so he may not need it. Blind shelfie base, do a 1050 in narwhal. Here's the thing, I would do a narwhal with something else. It's not fair for me to put 1050 against anything. I know that beer way too well, and I would know what it was. I don't think I'd have any doubt about that. Yeah, Rod J got the deal, man. Him and Ronald the Riot, as I like to call him, in Louisiana Beer Reviews. I think he gets good deals too. He knows prices, but I don't know that he's paying for them all. Oh, I'm gonna finish this bottle and sleep really well. All right, dudes, let's do this. We'll sign off. Merry Christmas to everybody. If I don't talk to you guys between now and then, it is always so much fun. I love this community so much. Seriously, it's been such a big part of my life, and to add this aspect of it has been super, super fun and really cool. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Hope you get to spend time with family and friends. And if you are hanging out alone, drink something good and enjoy life. We'll hang out next week too, though. I'm going to do Thursday for sure. Maybe we can get that Google Hangout going, get some other people involved. But until next time, everybody, enjoy it. Be good, be kind. Peace.